So much of cricket depends on the conditions. Indian bowlers who were made to look magical in their previous series suddenly were looking quite mediocre today. It was a day when almost nothing went right for India, just like yesterday. And to discuss today's play, I have with me Sahil Malhotra. Sahil, the pacemen struggled. Umesh Yadav had a few good deliveries, few good spells. Shami wasn't looking too comfortable again. The spinners were struggling. Just goes to show that if you have a sporting wicket, so to say, if you don't roll out a turner, how much the match changes in India.
It completely changes me, as you rightly pointed it out. But I think this wicket is far from being sporting. It's very one-sided. It was completely tilted in batsman's favour for the first 2 days.
A pata, as we call
it. Traditional pata. But then, as the day 2 progressed, when the day was ending, it was starting to grip. Moeen Ali was getting some perches out of that, and it could get slower as the game progresses. So it's a typical Indian wicket. We are not used to seeing such totals because India have generally won the toss and batted first on most of the previous occasions.
I can't remember the last time India lost a toss.
Correct. So India have been batting first since quite some time now. They have been putting runs on the board, and when the pitch starts wearing down, the spinners come into play. It was a different proposition and different scenario this time around, hence the struggle.
But still, you've got to give it to the England batsmen. Johnny Bairstow, Ben Stokes, showing a lot of patience. Centuries is never an easy task, be any kind of task. Totally taking the game out of India's hands, you would say right now?
I think the last time 3 Englishmen scored 300s in the same test match was way back in 2011 back home in England. So this is quite a number in conditions which are not suitable for them. They came out here with a very different mindset. In Bangladesh, they struggled against Shakib Ul Hasan and Mehndi Hasan, but this time they were very positive. They had respect for Ashwin and Jadeja, but that did not show in their footwork. So they were quite positive. The feet were moving well, and if the boundaries weren't coming, they were keeping the scoreboard ticking. So I think that's the key against Indian spinners, because Ashwin and Jadeja bowled 76 overs combined in the first 2 days, and only 7 of those were maidens.
And today it seemed like Kohli underutilized Mishra yesterday, and he was trying to compensate for it by giving lots of overs today. Do you think he overdid a lot of things there?
I think Kohli was slightly defensive see, this has been a feature with Kohli's captaincy. Either he becomes way too aggressive when a partnership is developing, so he'll have those attacking fields where runs are on offer easily, or he would completely have defensive fields. He has accepted that in the past, that he needs slightly an in-out approach when a partnership is developing. You get men according to the line the bowler is going to bowl, so that you have certain tap on the runs and the pressure is building. But that is not the case with Kohli, and I think he'll learn as his stint as Indian captain continues. But today, the first 2 days definitely was a big learning curve for Kohli.
And he was looking quite animated, quite agitated on the field as well, lots of times in the match. The only silver lining, if you can take any, is that India didn't lose a wicket.
After so long, they had a good opening stand.
They had a good opening stand. Gambhir is looking solid on his return. And a lot depends on how they pass the first hour tomorrow.
I think the wicket won't behave that weirdly, as I would say. The seamers will get some decent carry, as Broad and Vokes did today. But then it's more about surviving the first hours, as it has been through.
But do you expect some wear and tear? It was, like you said, the ball was gripping on the pitch. It was trying to...
I think there will be wear and tear, and India haven't been comfortable against Moeen Ali, as we have seen in the past. But then you have some quality players of spin in this lineup now. You have Cheteshwar Pujara at number 3 who will enjoy batting in front of his home crowd, and then you have someone like Gautam Gambhir up the order, and Murali Vijay too is a brilliant player of spin bowling. So even if spinners come into play, I think Indians do have 3-4 good players who can counter spin, but it's more about being patient, surviving the first hour, because it is going to be a run feast. So a result as of now, something drastic has to happen tomorrow, because day 3 is a very crucial day for every test match, and this test match is expected to go the distance. So if day 3 turns out, if whichever teams goes on to win the third day of this test match, will probably have some edge. Otherwise, this could head towards a run feast draw.
Yeah, I mean, it depends a lot on first hour, like you said. But England have clearly dominated the first 2 days. Whether India can claw their way back into the match tomorrow, we'll wait and watch. Till then, keep watching IndianExpress.com.